All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. And the title's lesson is going to be, the Lord is jealous for his people. All right, and who is the Lord's people? All right, the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, the Lord is a jealous power. All right, and the Lord's people, they can't turn to him fully as the Lord would want to. Why? Because we're in captivity. Okay, ultimately the Lord put us here because of our rebellion, because we sinned against our power. All right, therefore he's brought great judgment upon us. But as the Lord said, in my wrath have I smote thee, but in my favor will I have mercy on thee. Okay, so what's happening around the world, okay, is that the Lord is hearing his people. All right, first and foremost, talking about the elect. All right, the elect of his people, all right, which go into the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3. Okay, because 2/3 of our own people are going to be cut off and be counted as heathen on this side. All right, but nonetheless, the Lord is going to destroy them on this side for their sakes, because if they were not put to death, all right, they wouldn't be able to come and enter the kingdom of heaven. They will not be able to get their new incorruptible bodies, okay, and be perfect. All right, but YAHAWASHI, okay, our power is defending us, okay. He's bringing down the rulership of the wicked right before our eyes, okay, and in the same token, setting up the kingdom of heaven for us. All right, the kingdom of heaven is not going to be for everybody, okay. That's why Daniel said it should not be left to other people, okay. It's only for the Lord's people. All right, the kingdom of heaven belongs onto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay. And the Lord again is pleading our cause. All right, and very, very soon is going to make his grand entrance and redeem us from this world, okay. And then here comes the New Jerusalem, okay, and it's a people before it's a place. All right, the city of peace is a people before it's a place, okay. So that New Jerusalem is talking about the elect coming down from the chariots after they've been beamed up from the destruction and the perils was getting ready to befall this place, okay, with this earth. All right, and they're going to be set up as the new rulers of the world to come, okay, which is going to be an everlasting kingdom. All right, not just here on this earth, but all throughout the stars and the galaxies, okay. But nonetheless, let me get started in Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, okay, because this is promised unto the Lord's chosen people, okay, which again is your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans from the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name later changed to Israel down to the 12 patriarchs, okay, the 12 sons being the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the Israelites, okay. All right, and the true name of the Lord's people is YASHARAHLA, okay. All right, we are the princes of power, okay, princes of the power, okay. And so yeah, let me start here in Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, start the 5th verse. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Okay, so the Lord's coming back in righteousness. Okay, the Lord doesn't do wickedness. Okay, and what he's coming to do is totally justified in righteousness. Okay, that's why it's called indignation, is righteous anger. He has a reason, and he's totally justified in the things he's getting ready to do upon this earth. Okay, which is destroy it. Okay, this is what you call true judgment. The Lord is getting ready to redeem his people. All right, the Lord is again jealous for his people. He sees what's been done. He sees what's going on as this day. All right, he hears the righteous blood crying out unto him. Okay, it's the sighing and crying. All right, the Lord hears. Okay, and the Lord is getting ready to defend us. All right, physically. Okay, by him cracking the skies. All right, and beaming up his elect. And guess what? He's an angry so-called black man. All right, the world who ignorantly calls Jesus Christ is an angry black man, okay, with white woolly hair, okay, and eyes as red as flames of fire, okay, and he's not in favor of you so-called white people, you so-called Chinese people, you so-called Japanese people, okay, you so-called Arabs. He's in favor of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, and if you don't look like, the typical Israelite, okay, but you believe, right, and you can call on the name of Yahweh Shai in true sincerity, all right, you be considered an Israelite foreigner. All right, because again, going to the curses, we've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And we've been around the heathen nations so long that we actually look like them. Okay. Because going into, our fathers marrying heathen women. Okay. But unless you're an Israelite. Okay. But continuing, every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. Okay. Why? Because the Lord killeth, he maketh alive. He wounds, he heals. Okay. There is no God with him. All right. Neither is anyone to deliver you from his hands. Okay. Because he's the one who's bringing forth this judgment. Okay. There's no power with him. He is the only power. Okay. That's why Yahawah, he exists. Okay. And there's none other. Okay. And his only begotten son's name, okay, is YAHAWASHI. That's why in Proverbs 30th chapter it says, what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell. Okay, because people don't understand, the true God of the Bible. Okay, and the Lord is terrible. Okay, as beautiful as the Lord is, as terrible as the Lord can be. Okay, because the Lord is a just balance. Okay, again, neither is there any that can deliver out of his hand. Okay, he lifted up his hand to heaven and says, I live forever. Okay, and he's getting ready to make his grand entrance again. Okay, and he's not going to be in favor of this world. Okay, he says, think not that I come to send peace on this earth. Okay, peace will come, but it will come by that sword. Okay, continuing, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Exactly. Okay, the glory that this place has had, okay, it's being shown for shame. Okay, this place is being uncovered. All right, all its secret parts. All right, all the disgusting, foul things this place has been promoting. Okay, and people glorified. It's coming to find out. All right, it's filth. Okay, it says the unjust knoweth no shame. Okay, because again, they don't know no shame. There's no really need to break it down. Okay, the unjust knoweth no shame. They don't know when to stop. Okay, they don't understand true judgment. Okay, they don't understand righteousness. That's why Daniel's 12th chapter says, many shall be purified and made white, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. Okay, they're not going to understand. All right, and ultimately because the Lord has blinded them. Okay, because they're what you call vessels for dishonor. Okay, they're vessels that are getting ready to be destroyed. All right, this is Zephaniah 3:6. I have cut off the nations; their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, that none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabitant. Okay, so the Lord is what? Again, he's jealous for his people. Okay, ultimately jealous for his holy name's sake. Okay, because this is why he does these things, because he's tired of his name being polluted. All right, you people not taking it serious. All right, walking past. All right, you don't think that grinds the Lord's teeth? Okay, he can't wait to put hands on you people. All right, but that's ultimately, he has to wait from that green light from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, to let him loose. Okay, speaking of YAHAWASHI. Okay, again, what you people been doing to his people. All right, what you did to him when he was put up on the cross. Okay, let his blood and be upon our children. Okay, the Lord remembers all this. Okay, this was just but yesterday to him, literally. Okay, because one day to him is 1,000 years to us. Okay, so this is all still fresh in his mind. Okay, and here the Lord said he cut off the nations. Okay, and going into their rulership, the Lord's cutting them off. He's not letting them reign no more. Okay, and speaking of the chief ruler of this world, all right, the God of this world being the so-called white man, which is the Edomites. All right, the wicked. All right, and the wicked the Bible speaks of, the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay, the descendants of the wicked one. Okay, and they're getting cut off. They're getting cut off. Okay, they're being thrown down. Okay, and ultimately, it's going to be that grand finale when these thermonuclear missiles hit and destroy this place. All right, being so-called America. Okay, but the Lord is doing all this what? For his people, so that the kingdom of heaven can be established here on the earth. Okay, as it is in heaven, so shall it be on the earth. All right, Zephaniah 3:7. I said, surely thou wilt fear me. Okay, this world is getting ready to learn to fear the Lord the hard way. All right, no more words, no more pleading. Okay, no more politicking. All right, it's time for action, and the Lord's getting ready to show you how to fear him. Okay. All right. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. Okay. And all them that wish not for him to reign over you. Yeah, the Lord's gonna say, bring hither, and he's gonna slay you. Okay. And that's the thing, people don't really realize who they're dealing with here. Okay. And you're getting ready to see him in real time. Okay. And you don't want to see him if you're not in a good case with him. Okay. Even the elect, they're going to be in fear. Okay. Because that's what he deserves. He deserves that respect. Okay. He is the maker. Okay. He is your maker. All right. We just read the unjust knoweth no shame. All right. This world is getting ready to be corrected for its error. Okay. And this great ignorance that this place has lived in. All right. This false sense of security. All right. This false sense of identity. All right. This false sense of life. Okay. And then after all these terrible things are getting ready to befall upon the earth, that's why it says when the righteous are in authority, the people shall rejoice. They're going to thank the Lord. Okay. For doing what they did to him. Salakia, doing what he did to them. All right. And say, thank you. I was rebellious. I didn't know any better. You're right. You're gonna thank the righteous. Okay. Because again, this is what you call true judgment. This is the solution for this place. Destruction. All right. This is Zephaniah 3:7. I said, surely thou wilt fear me. Thou wilt receive instruction. Exactly. You'll learn the hard way. Okay. Them that have abused my ways shall be in pitiful case. Okay. Right. And they shall what? They shall learn by death, by pain. Okay. You will receive instruction. Okay. Whether you like it or not. Okay. Continuing. So their dwelling should be cut off. Exactly. So-called America is going to be cut off. All right. The wicked in general is going to be cut off. All right. This rulership of the wicked, Job 9:24, is going to be cut off. Okay. Because the Lord is coming back to establish his kingdom, his throne. Okay. And restore his people. Okay. Because none of you people on this earth are going to do it. Jake want to talk about reparations and, so on and so forth. Okay. Restitution. All right. But the Lord has something better. Okay. The Lord is going to destroy this man, put him in slavery, make him drink of the cup, double what he's done unto us, to him. And ultimately, after his period of slavery, talking about the so-called white man, he's going to be destroyed. Right. That's what you call true judgment. Okay. Because the Lord was just a little angry with us. Okay. He said, in a little wrath. Okay. Have he hid his face from us? But this devil, okay, so-called white man, he'd never let up. Okay. That continual stroke. His intention is to destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and America if it was his way. Okay. And nothing has ever stopped him. Nothing has ever hindered him. Okay. He's never said, damn, maybe I'm going too hard. He said, no, I need to go harder on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, okay? Because they're going to that envy that the Lord is not. He didn't choose Esau. He chose Jacob, all right? He put Esau to the side and chose Jacob, all right? So this is why the so-called white man acts this way, because this is what you call pure hatred, okay? This man hates you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans because of envy, okay? Because ultimately, because he was put aside, he was not chosen. All right. But continuing, however, I punished them. All right. So their dwellings should be cut off. However, I punished them. Okay. So all manner of destruction is going to befall this place: the sword, famine, pestilence, so on and so forth. Okay. But they rose early and corrupted all their doings. Exactly. This place is backwards. Okay. But this is all according to the plans of the Lord. So he's justified when he destroys the people. Okay. That's why scriptures say, surely the turning up things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. All right. Who is the potter? YAHAWASHI. Okay. These people's conversations. All right. Going into Genesis 6th chapter. All right. The people on this earth have corrupted themselves. Okay. Working into their many inventions. Okay. Opposing everything that YAHAWASHI intended to be here on this earth. Okay. And that's what you call a devil. Okay. A deceiver. Okay. An adversary, Satan. Okay. And this is his rulership. Okay. But again, it's just for a period of time. All right. So the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place just like he did in the times of Noah. Okay. Great judgment. All right. This is Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. All right. We're supposed to wait on the Lord. Okay, because his anger, he's gonna have to put his anger on us. You can try to think of the maddest time you ever been. How was that? It will never be compared to what the Lord's gonna do. Okay, because when the Lord's mad, he cuts off nations. Okay, he cuts off lands. All right, he kills man and beast. Okay, that's the Lord's anger. He drops nuclear missiles on you. All right, that's anger. All right, so what the Lord's getting ready to do, okay, it is by far anything we can do upon our own means, upon our own power. Okay, that's why we wait on YAHAWASHI, because he's the one that's throwing down the wicked. Okay, the Lord, they could just say, Esau said, Slakin, in Obadiah, they shall build, but I will throw down. Well, that's Malachi, Slakin. Malachi, the first chapter, they shall build, but I will throw down. Okay, Esau's built himself up, okay, of course, by the Lord allowing him to do so. All right, but he's going to be thrown down, just like a stack of Legos. Okay, continuing, I'll read again, Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up until the day I rise up to the prey. Okay, who is the prey? All right, right now it's Esau. All right, he's preying on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, the Lord said, wait on him. Okay, what? Continue, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, my righteous anger, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Exactly. Okay, the Lord, the Lord wants his attention. Okay, he's going to get it. Okay, and it's not going to be a nice visit when the Lord visits this earth. Okay, he said, in Isaiah, the slain of the Lord shall be many. I'll plead with all flesh by my sword. Okay. All right. And, and fire. Okay. The Lord's angry. Okay. And he's jealous for his people. Okay. And again, jealous for ultimately his holy name's sake, but his name being on us. Okay. That's why he's dealing with his people. Okay. This is, Zechariah chapter 8. I'll start at the top of verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord of hosts came to me, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Okay, because why is he referring to Zion as a woman? Okay, because the Lord said, I am married unto you. Okay, he put his name on us. All right, we're the Israelites. Okay, and to wherever tribe you pertain to. Okay, from Judah all the way down to Issachar. Okay, but we are the princes of power. Okay. And again, the Lord, as he just said, he's jealous. Okay, he's jealous for his woman. Okay, and that would be us, all right, his people. Okay, Zechariah 8:3. Thus saith the Lord, I am returned unto Zion, all right, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. Okay, and this the people. It's the people for it's a place. Okay, not the land. He's not going to come back for the land by itself. He's coming back for the people. Okay, continue. And Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth. All right, is the Jerusalem with the people in Jerusalem now, is that a place called city of truth? Absolutely not. That's what you the synagogue of Satan. Okay, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but the synagogue of Satan. Okay, they're nothing but liars over there. Okay, so they're obviously not talking about the scripture's not talking about that people. Okay. And it's not talking about, the land, again, not the land by itself. Okay. The land does not speak. Okay. So how could it be a liar? All right. Continuing. Or how could it tell the truth? It doesn't have a mouth. All right. Continuing. In the mountain of the Lord. Yeah. In the mountain of the Lord of hosts, the holy mountain. Okay. Mountain, the government. Okay. That's why it says in Isaiah, unto us a child is born and the government shall be upon his shoulders, roughly paraphrasing. Who is it talking about? That's talking about YAHAWASHI. Okay. Going into the tabernacle of David. All right. All right. YAHAWASHI. All right. Is getting ready to what? Exalt his people. Okay. Lift us up. Us being the gods on the earth. Okay. The world was made for our sakes. All right. Zechariah chapter 8 verse 4. And that's why the Lord said, why do the heathen rage? Okay. And imagine a vain thing. I was never set up for you to be rulers forever. You're not the Lord's chosen people. Okay. And you're getting ready to find out and be reminded that the Lord is not messing with you like that. All right. Zechariah 8:4. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, of armies. Okay. There shall yet old men and women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his age for very age. And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. Okay, this is the promise as what the Lord. This is the promise the Lord has promised unto His people. Okay, just imagine that. All right, your kids playing in the streets, not have to really worry about where they at, where they gonna be. Okay, we talk about a man and a woman dwelling in their old age. Jake, you happy when he gets past 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's a miracle that he hasn't been locked up, shot at, whatever you may have it. Okay, that's a miracle in this world. Okay, unless you're dribbling a basketball, or making music. Okay, there's not really many avenues for you to make it in this world, because at the end of the day, this is not your world. Okay, this is the devil's world, right? The so-called white man. All right, but this is promised unto the Lord's people, and this is another cut to tell you that these people that are in that land, they're not the people. They're hoes. They're imposters. Okay, all right, and they're fronting. Okay, because they are not the people of the Lord. Okay, they getting ready to be kicked out. Right, Zechariah 8:6, thus saith the Lord of hosts, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, should it also be marvelous in mine eyes, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, so this is what the Lord wants to do. It's beautiful. The Lord is redeeming His people. Okay, this is His intention. Okay, He wasn't intending to be mad at us forever. Okay, and this is what we're seeing. Okay, because if the Lord was mad at us forever, we would be cut off and destroyed. Okay, but we're not. Okay, Zechariah 8:7, thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country. Okay, so the Lord's going to deliver us. All right, the west country, you should know what that is, talking about so-called America. All right, this is verse 8, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power in truth and in righteousness. Okay, that's why it says in Hosea, the 1st chapter, all right, in the land where it said, you are not my people, there shall be said, you are the children of the Most High. Okay, because right now we're called, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, these bywords and proverbs. Okay, you look at us, we're not established. We're at our lowest estate. Okay, so ain't no way, they say Jesus might be Chinese. He's an Arab. Okay, but long and behold, the Messiah is a so-called black man. Okay, this whole time. All right, and this whole time we've been we're the people of the Lord. Okay, but going into that, Slaki that fallen away first. All right, but again, the Lord is gathering us by His mercies. All right, so that we're not consumed, because ultimately it goes back to His purpose. All right, the Lord never intended for us to be destroyed. Okay, and as we're seeing the ugly side of the Lord, we're getting ready to see the beautiful side of the Lord. Okay, and that's going to play out here again on this earth. Okay, so let me close out here. This is Revelations 14, so verse 7, saying with a loud voice, fear the Most High and give glory to Him. Okay, praise the Lord. Okay, this is all the doing of YAHAWASHI. Nothing to do with me, you, anybody besides the Lord. Okay, praise Him. Okay, that's why I'm going to start doing miracles. All right, and doing beautiful, wonderful things like that. All right, they're gonna what? Give glory to the Lord, YAHAWASHI, because He's the one that's doing this. Okay, continuing, for the hour of His judgment is come. Okay, talking about this place, so-called America. All right, and ultimately, again, when it says His judgment, okay, He's talking about the so-called white man. Okay, everything He has done, all the filthy, disgusting things He's done to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and what He's done to the earth as a whole. Okay, He's never had to pay for. Okay, so now is the time of His judgment, and it says in 1 hour. Okay, it says in Psalm 50th chapter, the Lord has kept silent. Okay, He didn't say anything. Let this man do his thing. Okay, ultimately to build up his case so He can throw him down that much harder. Okay, He's gonna go from on top of the world to under the world. Okay, being servants and handmaids. All right, in the worst captivity ever known to man. All right, that's gonna belong to the so-called white man. All right, and then eventually after a certain period of time, He's gonna be what? Destroyed. Okay, His seed is gonna be destroyed. All right. Continuing, and worship Him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the foundation of the waters. Okay, because what people want to go, let's go see the sunset. Let's go to the beach. Okay, let's go look at the moon. Okay, look at the stars. But they never give glory unto the one who made it. Okay, worshiping the creation mode and the Creator. Okay, yes, a so-called black man made that. Okay, and you're like, oh, a black man make this? Absolutely. Okay, this is not who we are. Okay, we are princes of the power. We are a nation of kings and priests. Okay, and we're going to show you what true rulership is through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI and righteousness. Okay, this is verse 8. Well, hey, that's why Wisdom Psalm 13 chapter. Surely vain are all men by nature. who are ignorant of the Most High. Okay, they acknowledge the work, but not the work master. Okay, how much more beautiful is the Lord, being the author of beauty. Okay, things you say, a woman is beautiful. The sunset is beautiful, the sky is beautiful, the stars, moon. Okay, Lord's creation is beautiful, but how much more the Lord? Okay, this is verse 8. When we close out, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city. How has the oppressor ceased? Okay, how is the great so-called white man, how is he thrown down in 1 hour? Okay, nature's looking at him like, is this the man? Okay, because this whole time, okay, he's never been set up to rule forever. He's been set up to be that people the Lord's indignation with forever. Okay, and you're gonna really see how much you hate Esau. When the scriptures say, when the Lord says he hated Esau, you're getting ready to see that. Okay, you thought, hey, everybody rocking with the so-called white man, hey, Mr. White Man, but he's gonna be a plague. People are gonna be hissing at him like, don't touch me. Okay, that's what's getting ready to happen, because that's who he truly is. Okay, he's fooled and deceived the world for his period of time, but he's being revealed. Okay, and his time is now. He's getting thrown down. Okay, that's why he's gonna come down in great wrath, because he knows he had but a short time. His time's up. Okay, continuing. Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations to drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay, going on to those philosophies. Okay, going into you can go on the list. Okay, but going into the spirit of error, tricking everybody to follow in the opposite direction of the law, such as commandments of YAHAWASHI. Okay, and these nations are upset. China's crying. All right, Japan's crying. All these nations are crying against the things that the so-called white man has done. But that's what you get for dealing with the devil. Okay, and what more? 2/3 of our own people. Okay, so again, going into the Lord, the title's lesson, he's jealous for his people. Okay, even the most wickedest 2/3 Jake in the world is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and the Lord's going to love him. Okay, so that's what the promise of the Israelite goes on to. Right, we read Romans 9th chapter. Okay, they have been promised the covenants, the laws, the giving of the laws. Okay, the promises. Okay, this belongs on to the Israelites. Okay, this is exclusive. This is not everybody, all of the above. Okay, the Lord's dealing with his people, and you're getting ready to see that the Lord is not rocking with the people of this world. Okay, and again, he's coming back to redeem his people. Okay, but yeah, that's it. The Lord says, the day of vengeance is in my heart. The day of my redeem has come. Okay, this is the time we're heading into. Okay, so that's why we got to make sure we're in the right spirit, we're in the right mind, and make sure we're not ashamed at his return, because he's not coming back happy. Okay, he'll be happy eventually, but he's not coming at this point in time. He's not happy. Okay, again, even us, Lord's will, we be of that number when we get beamed up. Even before we get beamed up, seeing all this shit that's going on around, we're going to be terrified. Okay, but ultimately, the Lord is going to comfort us. And, when we get beamed up, the Lord's will, again, the Lord's will at that number, looking down, in that same hour as that great earthquake, those missiles hitting down, we're going to be trembling with fear, but we're going to be what? Praising the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Okay, and that's where the beginning begins. Okay, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Okay, and that beginning is forever. All right, so our Lord's will be edifying, and as always, we're going to give our praise to YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.